let's go to ads.google.com. So it is the website name. So this is the homepage. It is how homepage looks like. So, or you can just search for Google Ads. You will find this website. First, like you need to sign up with your Google account or Gmail account. Then see, like in the homepage, you will see the option called New Campaign. It is where you need to start. Before that, if you go to these tools and settings, like you need to add money, because you need some money, right, in order to perform these ads. So but for this moment, let's not consider about that. Like if you are really promoting your products using money, you can just go to billing and payments and add money. But now I'm just showing how to create an ad. So you can also try this once after this ends and test, like even though you didn't add money, you can still create an ad, but it will not give you any result. That's the only thing. If you add money, it will gives you. If you can see, if you open that new campaign thing, you will find many options here. So select the goal, I mean what you actually need. If you want product sales, you can click it. Or if you just want to collect contacts, you can click it. If you want people to visit your website, then you can click website traffic. And if you just want people to recognize your brand or product, then click it. Brand awareness and reach. And if it's an Android app and if you want to promote your Android app, then you can click this. And if it's a local store, which means you open a physical store in your locality, and if you want people if you want to advertise in Google Maps itself, if someone search for a location on Google Maps, let's suppose best restaurants near me, if people search something like this on Google Maps, then if you advertise your restaurant in here, I mean, then your result will show on top. And the last one is, you don't want, I mean, you don't want their suggestion, you want to create your ad from scratch. So it is advisable because you can select various customizable options. So always try to click this create a campaign without a goals guidance, because you can create from scratch. And which type of ad you want to create. So this is called campaign. So we call it as a campaign. Entire ad we will call it as a campaign. Just remember, the name campaign is used to, I can say, call your ad. So if you can see what type of campaign that you want to actually go. So either it might be search ad or display ad. Search ad in the sense, if you want your ad to display on Google searches, then you click this. Display ads, like if you want to display on other sites, then you will use this. I mean, display ads in generally, if you're searching on YouTube, you will find some ads side by, when you're watching a YouTube video, you will find some ads in the bottom or in the side. So these are called display ads. And the other way is shopping ads. So if you want to promote your product which is on Amazon or Flipkart, or you're selling it on your own store, then you use shopping. And video, if you want to give an advertisement, like video based advertisement, whether it might be a YouTube video or whatever it might be, then you click this. And these are all similar to how it works. So if you click any of these, then automatically it will be selected. But I'm creating a campaign without a goals guidance. So let's select, I'm promoting a video based ad. So I'm promoting my YouTube video, let's suppose. So if you click this create a campaign without a guidance, next under this campaign type, select a video. If you select a video, it will ask again which type of video you want. Whether it might be non-skippable, which means if sometimes you will see an ad which like you cannot stop that. You will not find an option by skip in 5 seconds. It will go on for 30 seconds. You need to watch it. You have no option. Then this is called a non-skippable. And you can also see different ads, but let's leave it. Let's select custom video campaign, so that you can select, you can do it from scratch, and click continue. It's loading. Now you have selected which type of campaign that you want. Now the other thing is, you need to give your campaign a name. What is the name of your campaign? Okay, so you need to give a name to your campaign. Like we are testing it, like I'm just give a name called testing ad. You can, because it is only for your purpose, for your information, that's it. Or you can give whatever you want. it's not a problem. And here comes the tricky thing: which type of bidding you want. So I told you there are two types of I can say advertisements. One is cost per click or cost per mile. You can see cost per view is similar to that, because here I am just promoting my YouTube video. Here there is nothing to click, people need to view my video. So you can assume it as cost per click to CPV, or cost per mile, which means you pay for 1,000 impressions in the sense, if a video appears in your homepage, it will be counted as an impression, but it will be counted as a view only when they open and watch it. So you don't just want impressions, you want views, right? So then click maximum CPV. So there are only two options. So if you're promoting a video, click maximum CPV. And you can also see here, like with maximum CPV, you set the most you are willing to pay each time your ad is viewed. Once your ad is viewed, you will set like how much you will pay for view, the maximum you can pay for a view. And you need to select here, you need to select that here. So what's your campaign total? So how much you are willing to spend for your entire advertisement. So let's say, for example, if you're willing to spend only 500 rupees for your advertisement, and how many days you want it to run. So let's suppose today is June 23. So you said like, I want to run it for 3 days. Let's suppose you select the end day as 25. Now you can see like a 500 rupee campaign is similar to 166 daily budget, because the total campaign is 500. You can also choose another thing, like instead of total campaign, you can also choose daily. So how much you are willing to spend daily. So let's suppose you are willing to spend 100 rupees per day for your advertisement, and if you select 3 days, so which means you will spend 100 rupees per every day, so for total 3 days. So which means you will spend up to I can say 300 rupees in a maximum. I will not spend more than that. And let's see what are all the different networks that you want your ad to display. So as it is a YouTube video promotion, so you want it to display on YouTube search results. So because if someone search for your, search for a term, your ad will display. And also YouTube videos, so it will also appear on skippable ads. Like if you're watching a video, you will find some ads, right? Your video will also appear there. And you can see the last option, video partners on the display network, which means sometimes even in Google searches you will find YouTube videos. So if you, or you will also find your YouTube videos in some websites. If you also want your video to display on them, you can click it, but just unclick it, because it will not be useful for you. Not every time it will be counted as a view, so there is no use, I can say. Then here there is other thing. So where you are actually targeting, what kind of people you need people from India, or you need people from all countries. If you select the first option, it will display all over the world. Or if you select as you are in India, so it will directly detect your country. If you just want to appear on your country, then click India. And you just want to display on specific states, like if you're in Andhra Pradesh or Telangana or whatever it might be, you just want to display here, you can click, you can add something, like you want to display it on something like Mumbai, say you just want to display it on Mumbai city, then you can select Mumbai. Okay. So then Mumbai will be added to your list. You can also remove these are already my previous ads, that is the reason why they are appearing. So you can write whatever the locations that you want, and you can add. So if you have selected locations where you actually want to target, so if you're not clear, you can just country wise. So if you want to promote a regional based content, so if you want to promote a Telugu based content or Tamil based content, then not everyone in the India will see, only people in particular states will see, right? Then ultimately you need to select this another location. Let's go, like what are the languages that you want to select. I mean, people who knows these languages will want to, if they want to watch. If you only want people who know English want to watch your video, then you can select this English, which means it targets based on the user history. So like if you regularly watch only English videos, then the ads will be appear only to you. And if you also want people who knows Telugu to get your video ad, then you can write the language too. You can add any number of languages here. And you can see here inventory type, it is asking inventory type. So in general, you just select this standard inventory, because there are three types of inventories. But if you select expanded inventory, it will also show on some violent content, and I can say some odd and controversial content. So you don't want your ad to display on such kind of content, then you can just go with the recommended, just leave it as it is. And this one also, just leave it as it is. And now you need to create ad groups. So this is the campaign details. So you can create multiple number of I can say ads in one campaign. So you can see in the bottom, you will say ad group name. What is your ad group? Let's give something like test one. Now it is an important thing. So we already talked about how we can actually find out keywords and all the stuff. Now we need to use everything here. The knowledge that we have, we need to use here. So what type of people that you want to target? So if it's something related to female, like if you are selling some fashion items, fashionable items, or I mean something related to female, then you can select it. And if you are selling items only related to male, you can select only male. And if it's a common product, you can select all these things. And you can also select the age groups, so where you want actually targeting. So it was like, if you are selling products which is useful to only students, you can select only the first age group. Or if you are selling something which is general, you can select multiple things. So remember, like a type of video that you're promoting, as we are now promoting YouTube video, select, like, understand who actually watches your video. So if it's something related to education, then people about 35 will not mostly watch it, right? Then you can uncheck them. Then only people up to 18 to 34 will get your advertisement. If their age is more than 35, they will not get this advertisement. And you can also select this. If it's something related to people who don't marry, they only watch this video, then you can select only not a parent. And if it's a generic thing, then you can select both as it is. And you can also select the income of the people. So if you're selling a costliest product, if your video is all about selling a costliest product, then I mean, if that is too much costly, then people with household income of less than 50% will not purchase your product ultimately. Then there is no use of advertising to them. Then you can select this. And like if you're selecting the topmost product, you're selling a product worth lakhs, then you just click top 10%, because you don't want to waste your money on advertising to everyone out there, because they will not purchase ultimately. Then you can choose these age groups. And if it's a cheap product, like it's available on hundreds or something, or I can say if it's about a video, just a common video, education based video, then everyone will watch it, right? So if you're teaching something, then everyone will watch it. Then you can select every household income. It doesn't matter what they are earning. It change like what type of video you are promoting. It depends on that. You can choose and you can play between these options. Once you have selected this, and you can see the option called audience here. What type of audience you want? So you can see YouTube will suggest, Google Ads will suggest some kind of audience here. You can also search for something like that. So if you're promoting something related to technology, then you can select technology here, technology education, technophiles. So, or if you don't know exactly what it is about, but at least you know the video, right? What type of video you're trolling. If you're talking about digital marketing, just search for digital marketing here. You will find some like an audience picture here, which means these are suggestions based on the previous advertisers. If someone who is advertising or digital marketing, they have chosen this kind of audience, so they make it as a combination. That's it. If you're searching about digital marketing, select all these things. And like if you are confused on selecting your audience, just leave this audience as it is. And now you can go for keyword. This is important. So I already told you keyword research is very much important. So I can say, if just go to Ahrefs. So if your video is about digital marketing, so let's target on India for now. So if you're promoting about digital marketing, I mean, if your YouTube video is about digital marketing, then see what are all the keywords available with the name digital marketing. You will find many keywords here. Just can say, you at least you see all these keywords here, right? So just go to your ads again, write all the keywords that you want to target, just enter. You can write other digital marketing codes. I'm writing it generally, but you need to do some keyword research, like in Ahrefs or Google Keyword Planner or SCMrush, whatever it might be, or even Google Search Console. If you write digital marketing, you will get a lot of suggestions, right? Even in YouTube, you can write. So I'm writing based on that. You can write I mean any number of keywords. The more the keywords that you write, the more the reach will be. Then like if you done with keywords, okay, you selected the keywords now, and there is other thing called topics, and this is also optional, but yeah, if you want to select only specific audience, then you can choose this. So it was like the general overall domains, whether it might relate to arts and entertainment, autos, computers and electronics, what actually you want to target. So if you want to target about digital marketing, you will get it under jobs and education, and you can also write it under internet. You can also select computers and electronics. You can also select books and literature. You can select whatever you want, and if you are confused, just you can also leave this topic, but keywords are important, and you can also leave this. Now here comes the point, bidding. So bidding is the most important concepts. So if you know what bidding is the maximum that you can pay for one click or one view. Here you're selecting maximum CPV in the top, right? So in the top we have selected maximum CPV. So what is the maximum cost that you can spend for view? I can say, like, if you are okay to spend 30 pice, 0.30 rupee for one view, then you need to write 0.30, which means for one view the maximum that you can spend is 0.30. But it doesn't mean every view costs 0.30. It may be less than that, but what is the maximum? Because if the same if another person is spending, I mean doing this kind of advertisement on digital marketing at the same time, then which ad they should display? So they will display based on, I can say, the maximum bid. If their maximum bid is only 0.25, then your ad will be displayed for that particular user. And if their maximum CPV is 0.35, it's more than you, then their ad will be preferred. So you need to put this very carefully. So I can say you can even put 0.10, but if your keywords and if your targeting is very good, you can also make, like, you can get one view with just 10 pies. It's an advantage, but we need to keep changing it ultimately. So if you just put 10 pies and like for one day, like, you are not getting any views, then try to change it, try to increase it by 5 pies, and just also compare for one other day. You are not getting views, change it, increase it to 20 pies. It is how you actually select your maximum CPV, the maximum that you're willing to pay. So now here comes, like, if you entered this maximum CPV, then you can, the last thing that you need to do is you need to create your ad. So if it's already on YouTube, you can search it. So if I want to promote my video, so I will write my channel name, or you can directly copy and paste the link of the YouTube video. You can see there are many videos, right? If you can select one video, then they will also show you which kind of ad you want. So whether it might be skippable ad, which means it appears on the middle of the video, and if you select video discovery ad, it will be shown on sideline, so it will not disturb the viewer. So the video discovery ad is preferred more. Then you can select that, they will show you the preview, so you can write the headline what you want to display, and you can see it is how it appears. If they search for I think digital marketing or whatever the keywords that you mentioned, if you search for this, then you can get something like this. And you can also see if they are watching some video related to digital marketing, and they will get something like this in the top, in the bottom. So it is how you can actually create. So once after you write this, just click create campaign and your ad will be live. So but in order to get views, you need to add money here, otherwise I can say your ad will not run. But it is the process of how you can actually create a Google ad or YouTube ad. Like I hope it is clear, like, and it is only for video based ad. If you select image or such, then they instead of this video, I mean these are all the things common for everything. But if you select image, then instead of video they will ask to upload an image. And if you select like a website visits, instead of this video they will ask your website link. So whatever you select, you need to paste the link in the bottom section. Rest everything is same, the keyword section and all the stuff.